All right, it is the Do You Know show, and we are here at the Little Theater in New London. You just had a chance to hear some of the Green Lake Bluegrass Band, and joining us is founder Dave Eliason. Dave, great tune. I know you guys got 4 CDs out. Tell us about when you started the band. Tell us about the band and the CDs.
Thanks, Rudy. Glad to. The Green Lake Bluegrass Band started, someone was asking me about this, and I told them, I couldn't believe it. It's been 18 years since we first started playing, and it was sort of done as a kind of an accident, I guess. I'd gotten a copy of a bluegrass church service that I thought would be fun to try, so I organized a few guys, and we did it for church at the Bible camp at the chapel one summer, and it went fine, and it was a lot of fun, but we thought, okay, that was good, but as it turned out, a lot of people liked it, and they said, hey, would you do that again? And we hadn't thought about that, but we said sure. And so we did it again, and it was well received. And the next year we did it a couple times again, and it's kind of taken on a life of its own, and now we're doing it every month, starting on the first weekend in June, and then the first weekend each subsequent month up until Labor Day. And it's been like I said, about an 18-year tradition now that we've really enjoyed. And Bob Whitney, who's one of the members of the band, has been with me the whole time. He's one of the original members, and the other guys have joined us more recently, and we've had a few people move away, but we have a lot of fun, and we've kind of branched out now, playing in more than just churches. For example, tonight we're here at the Little Theater, but we play for civic events, we play for senior citizens events, we'll play for weddings, we played for funerals, believe it or not. So can be a real variety of things. We've got a lot of different kinds of music. We call ourselves a bluegrass band, but we play a lot of different styles in addition. Irish music, folk music. We play some country as well, and so it's a nice mix, and usually people find a few of the tunes that they really like. You mentioned CDs, and we do have 4 CDs for sale, and we've recorded those over the course of the time together, and they've got a lot of favorites on there, and like I said, a lot of mix. One of the things that's kind of unique about us, I think, is in addition to having pretty good instrumentalists, we have some good singers, and so we like to put a lot of harmony in our music, and that's been especially fun. That's something I like particularly. We don't have a website, but we're on Facebook, and people are welcome to look on the Green Lake Bluegrass page on Facebook and like us, and maybe it sounds like you might be able to put a link on there at some point for us if people want to listen a little more to this production tonight. But we really appreciate your willingness to feature us and show folks what kind of music that we're doing. Thank you.
No problem. It's always good because I've been out and about over the years, and I've had a chance to hear you a number of times, and it's always good. You guys sound great. If someone does want to book you or get a hold of you, maybe for your CDs, why don't you give me your number, and then we can get that on the screen too.
Sure, good idea. My cell phone number is 320-212-4608. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of us.
All right, so if you want some good tunes for whatever occasion, get a hold of Dave, and they'll get on out and play your event, whatever it is. Next month, we're going to be back here at the New London Theater talking to Jenny. She's going to give us a little history, and then we're going to talk about some of the other scheduled events that are going to be happening here. So, Dave, thanks so much for being here. And next month, again, we'll be right back here talking to Jenny. You're watching Do You Know?
this is Bev. It's a beautiful and noisy day on Green Lake and Spicer, and I'm here with Joe Sabota. Hi, Joe.
How you doing?
Good, and you are with the Snow Skippers.
Right, I'm the vice president of the Snow Skippers.
Okay, well then, other than having these great races on Green Lake, what other kinds of things does the group do?
We do snowmobile safety training, ATV training. We're involved with the community, whatever we can help out.
I would imagine you try to get the youth involved in your organization in snowmobiling too, don't you?
Oh yeah, they can take the test and they can be 12 years old and they can drive a sled. So we do a lot of that.
Okay, so here today we've got a lot of vintage snowmobiles, and how far in do you pull people for this event?
Well, we get them from Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin.
Okay, and all right, what's your favorite vintage that you have?
Oh, I like the Yamahas. They're good sleds. The SRXs are hot sleds.
Okay, so, in looking around, how many people do you think would come to this event? It's a 2-day event, right, every winter?
Yep, 2 days event. Usually we expect 150 to 200 sleds, usually, but, this year's been a little slow.
All right, and we're here with the Snow Skippers on Green Lake. Again, a beautiful day. I would imagine this winter was much better for you guys than last winter, right?
Yes, we have snow and good ice.
And beautiful weather for it today.
Awesome.
Here with Joe on Green Lake with the Snow Skippers and these great vintage races. This is Bev on Do You Know? And we're going to talk with one of our racers, Larry. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I have to admit, I'm not really much of a winter enthusiast. You guys are kind of crazy. What do you do out here at these vintage races?
We're doing the vintage ice drags today. It's a 500-foot straight track, 4 sleds at a time, side-by-side drag racing action. And it's become very popular over the last 5 to 10 years. We've seen it draw as many as 200 entries.
How many years have you been doing this?
Probably 30 years.
Okay. And what are we sitting on? What's your favorite sled here?
I'm a big fan of the Mercury Twisters. We're sitting on a 1976 340 liquid snow twister here.
Okay. And I just have to ask, how many of these things do you have?
I own 4 sleds.
Oh, I thought it was going to be higher than that. Well, this is great entertainment. This has really been fun to be out here today. And so Larry and the Snow Skippers and the rest of the crazy winter bunch out here, this is Bev.
Hi, Jody Wambeck with the Early Childhood Initiative and Early Childhood's Family Program. Here to talk to you today about the March WOW event. And WOW, remember, stands for World of Wonder, which is a celebration of a child's growth and development. And it's a great way to get out and see different early childhood programming in the community of Willmar. March, Loving Arms Child Care Center will be hosting. So to find out date and time, please visit www.candykidsready.com and you'll find all that information there. And also, if you have not been to the Willmar Public Library to check out the Play Spot, be sure to do that. That has been a fabulous literacy-rich center for children and families to play in while they're at the library, so be sure to go and check that out. And then, as always, early childhood screening. If you have a child that will be entering kindergarten this fall, be sure to have your child go through early childhood screening, and to set up an appointment, go ahead and call the Community Ed and Rec office at 231-8490. You are watching Do You Know?
All right, it is the Do You Know show, and we are in studio today to talk about the community-owned grocery store. We have Kristen and we have Mary here. We're going to give you some info about some of the things that are happening, starting with Mary. Mary, why don't you first tell us a little background info about the COG and fill in people maybe that haven't heard about it, which I'm sure everybody has, but just in case, we want to get the news and the info out.
Okay, Rudy. Well, the COG means community-owned grocery. We are a food co-op, a full-service grocery here in downtown Willmar. We are presently engaged in looking for a site for the grocery, but we will be featuring healthy foods, locally sourced foods, and it will be full service, so we will have a full frozen food section, fresh produce, we'll have health and beauty and dry goods, all in the co-op. We are also excited to have a deli, which will have in-store seating and will be featuring the same healthy foods that we sell in the store.
And you're always looking for members, because members are really what drives the COG. If somebody wants to become a member, let them know exactly what they need to do to become a member.
Well, since we're a cooperative, becoming a member means that you are buying a share of the cooperative. And you can visit our website, wilmarcog.com, to find out more about that. You can actually join online or print out an application online. We presently have 381 members, which is amazing, because in the past year, in less than a year, we have added over 280 members to our COG organization. We are pushing for 600. We'd like to have that membership base before we move ahead to sign a purchase agreement, and that's coming up pretty soon.
Do we have any news on possible locations yet, or is something you want to divulge yet?
It's a great big secret. We do have a site selection committee that is working hard, looking for a location that would be large enough to house this full-service grocery and large enough to accommodate the parking for all of our customers.
All right. Well, it's a great event and happening in our community. It's a great grocery store that we're looking at doing. Speaking of events, there are some COG events that are coming up. Kristen, why don't you tell us a little bit about what people can expect event-wise?
Yes, well, we have a foodie film festival that is happening. So we're going to be showing films related to food on different topics. In March we've got a film, and in April we've got a film. So again, if you go to our website, WillmarCog, WillmarCog.com, you can find details about what the films will be about. And those are all going to happen at the Barn Theater, and they're going to be free and open to the public. So it's a really great occasion to come, learn, and enjoy some great films.
I think that's the most important thing, is to come and learn about what the COG is and try to get involved, and maybe you'll see your friends and some other people that are a part of the community that you haven't had a chance to meet, and just that's what it's kind of all about. It's a place where everybody can meet, they can do some shopping, they can get some really healthy foods. Also, you have another event that's coming up too.
We do have a couple other things coming up, and again, I would recommend that people go to our website to get more information. But we have free Italian language courses for COG members, and we also have some cooking courses coming up. So, and we're also planning more events. You know, as spring comes, we get very excited because that brings growth and change, and so we're going to be organizing some other events, all focused on local food, quality foods, and really coming together, like you said, as a community, to share and learn about things that we care about around food.
All right, that sounds good. So there's events for the membership. There's events that are open to the public. So when you get a chance, check it out. Again, it's WillmarCog.com, or the phone number is 222-2020. And you can find out information basically either way. And it's exciting. And what we really want to talk about, too, not to forget, is that you guys are going to be producing a monthly show starting in April, that we're going to be able to talk more about the events and the things that are going on in a little bit more time frame than just our 3 or 5 minutes that we have here. So we're excited about that. You'll be able to tune in probably every other month, and we'll have a new show available for you to watch. And then it'll also be online, too. So if you're watching this show and you know someone who doesn't have cable, you can go to the City of Willmar's website and the Channel 8 site specifically, and you can actually watch this program on demand. And that website is WillmarMN.gov, and the little /WRAC. and again, you'll be able to watch it online. So look forward to next month. We'll probably see you over the next few months shooting our program, and we'll learn more about what's going on with the COG right here in Willmar. All right, you're watching Do You Know?
Hi, this is Bev, and we're at the Little Crow Archers Tournament, and I'm here with Teresa Winzenberg. Teresa, you're the secretary for Little Crow Archers, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So you're from an archery family. Tell me a little bit about that first.
Both myself, my daughter Amber, and my husband Dennis, we all three shoot. We come to tournaments. We do both indoor and outdoor type of activities.
Okay, and so today, obviously, we're at an indoor one. How big is the draw for your tournament? Is this just local folks, or are they from all over?
We get both. We have a lot of our own club members, and then we also have a big draw from around the area. So probably about a 30 to 40 mile radius outside of Willmar coming into town to shoot.
Okay, and tell us how the tournament works.
Basically, we have a 20 target indoor 3D range. Each station has a couple of targets that they shoot at, and then they get one target or one arrow per target, and then they score. Each animal has its own set of scoring rings on it, and then they go through each of our 10 stations, and then they're all done.
Okay, so I can see in the backdrop here it's animals, but do they do the paper targets as well at other tournaments? Or
At other tournaments, yes. We do have basically our spot target type of tournaments as well that we have throughout the year.
All right, and next we're going to learn more about the history of Little Crow Archers. And we're talking with another Little Crow Archer, and it's Art Norton. Hi, Art.
Hi.
Thanks for having us here today. How long have you been a member with this group?
Oh, I'm going to have to say about 22 years.
Okay. Now, how far back does Little Crow Archers go? Can you give us a little bit of the history?
As far as this is our 60th year that they've been a club, and it's been I'd say 20-something years that we've actually been down here. I didn't start the club until when they came down here was my first time I've ever shot with a club. So I've gone back. I've got some really good friends I've met here. It's been great I had a family of kids I raised shooting archery, and they still all enjoy the sport. So it's been a great experience. Met a lot of nice people down here.
Oh, we can see that. We felt very welcome today. Now, there's some kids here. Tell us about how kids can get involved and participate.
Oh, we actually have shoots that we teach kids. We have youth equipment here that we have days that we set up. We can teach the youth, kids, any kid can come down. We have the equipment for them. And we actually have in the community booklet that we've had teaching archery classes. And once a year, we've always tried to put on 3D for the kids, to where they can come out, shoot for free, and learn to shoot an outdoor shoot. So we try to get the kids as active as we can, because one great thing about archery, you don't have to be athletic as a football player, a volleyball player, a swimmer. Just about anybody can shoot archery, and it's a fun sport. It's a competitive sport, but it's fun too. So it's a good family sport, and you can get the kids. We have kids start as early as 6 years old, and they shoot for many, many years. Some shoot all through high school and through their lives. So it's a good sport to get in, even when you're young.
So as long as they can hold a bow.
Yes, we've got bows that they've pretty much that a 6-year-old kid can pull back. And these bows are adjustable. For that same bow, that child can shoot, and I can shoot. So it's a very flexible training aid.
So now, are most of the bows compound? Is that what everyone's using these days?
Our training bows are a compound. They're actually a Genesis bow that they came out with, and they strictly invented this bow for the training purposes. So it's a bow that's very comfortable for anybody to shoot. We start them out with no sights. We just get them down here, and we teach them the basics of archery. And we have a core group that does this teaching, and they're very good. They've been trained, so it's not just You know, the average person, that they have some knowledgeable training with it. And so we encourage, if you would like your kid to come down and shoot, for you as a parent to, you know, to sign them up for these classes, and or contact someone up here at the local archers, and we can make arrangements for that. So it's very, and getting in with us having the equipment, it's not an expensive sport to come in and try to learn, and then, you know, we can go from there.
I think it's really cool when you say 3D. I'm just assuming that you mean the three-dimensional animal figures versus, say, a paper target, right?
Yes, that's what it is. It's basically the life-size animal target. You know, and we would want people to realize that they are still considered, they're just a target. You know, it's either paper, or these are a special target that we have raised funds over the years and have bought, and they're easy to pull. But you get the realization of actually, you know, going out and enjoying the outdoors when we shoot these. We do have a special shoot in the summer that we use these for, and it's you walk through the woods, you walk through the grasslands, and you just enjoy an afternoon with your friends and family shooting archery.
Okay, wonderful. And of course, not for the kids alone. I mean, older. I picked up one about 5 years ago, and I was kind of hooked. It was really neat. So it doesn't matter whether you're 7 or 70, you can do this.
Good. Yeah, we have a very good share of parents that will come down to have their kid learn and ask if they can join the class, because they get excited about it. You know, because you come down, and it's not just for the kids. It's for anybody. You can start this sport when you're 60. You know, so it's very versatile, it's very fun, and you meet a lot of great people.
So if someone wants to get a hold of the Little Crow Archers, what's the best way to do that?
Okay, we actually have on the outside of our door here on Benson Avenue, we have a contact number.
And it's also littlecrowarchers.com for the website. That has all the information on it, too.
It has all the information on it, too. And we have board members that will bring you down, show you the place, walk you through, you know, and introduce you to archery.
Great, fun. Well, thanks for talking with us, Art.
Right, thank you very much.
And this is Bev on Do You Know?